I didn't really ever want to admit this, to be honest, but I don't actually mind Alfie Deyes. In fact, I'd go as far to say he's one of the best content creators on the... For fuck's sake. I'm gonna keep that on, if that's alright. Of course it's alright. It's getting there. Getting where? That's the question. That's going nowhere. Apart from the barbers. How are you? It's me, JaackMaate. Returns. So here we are, guys. We are in the brand new location. We're in the den. We're in the cabin. We're in the loft. Admittedly, the loft doesn't sound as good. I thought we'd come up here from now on, in the cabin. It's quite enclosed, it's nice, it's special. Let's have some one-on-one time. Just me and you in the cabin. That sounded a bit Fritzen. So guys, a video topic that I get asked to do more than any other video topic in the world ever is a video about Pointless Alfie Vlogs. And I've kind of held off for a long time, mainly because I've been a bit worried about what sort of other YouTubers will think if I do a video explaining my opinions. And then I can't, well, Sunday I had a big YouTube binge. I went on all the big channels and watched all of their recent content, and most of it is proper shit. Like proper fuck. So it really doesn't matter what I talk about in my videos. Well, that's a bit ironic, Jack, isn't it? You're saying that they've got shit content when really all your content is moaning about their content. Yeah, I know, but I'm self-aware. But I haven't said for 1 second that this isn't shit content. We all know, including my viewers, that this is shit content. But they don't, do they, the big uns? They think they're God's gift to the internet. So I've compiled a list, of course I have. I fucking love lists. I've compiled a list of genuine reasons to why I'm not fond of the Alfie Deyes gang. Okay, let's go.
Oh my gosh, unicorn poo.
God, that's disgusting, Alfie.
I'm gonna have to eat some unicorn poo.
Don't spill it. I know what you're like. I know what you're...
To make... Oh!
Oh gosh darn it, Alfie! Fucking subscribing now. To me, these guys are the ultimate definition of a marketing cash cow. And boy, do those cows get milk. I don't dislike them as people, I dislike them as content creators. They are still content creators, they do create content, but it's like, it's still, do you know what I mean? Is it lovely content? A cake is still a cake if it's a cake, but sometimes you can get shit cakes. That's right. But the person who made the cake is still a cake baker, even if the cakes are shit. I was watching one of Alfie's vlogs a few months back and Alfie was pissed off at something. Basically the story is he went to a restaurant and people were taking pictures of him without his consent. He was getting really pissed off by this, you could tell. So he sort of laid on his sofa and he was vlogging and he was telling this story and he was telling the minority of his audience that do this about how much it pisses him off.
Please don't sit the entire time they're in a restaurant just taking pictures of them.
But throughout this whole sort of passive aggressive part of the vlog in which him and Zoe sort of took the piss out of the people that do that.
Wait, I
go to restaurants.
Pictures of random people in restaurants.
Yeah, it's just a normal thing to do, isn't it?
I love it.
Yes.
I've got a whole folder on my phone of just people eating.
It's so normal.
It was very passive aggressive, it was very ranty. I quite enjoyed it. I almost pressed the like button, then I felt a bit sick. But when Alfie got to the height of this rant about something that was very personal to him, about something that genuinely would piss anybody off, he finished it with something a little bit like this.
I went for a wee, this to the door. Can I have a picture? Anyways, you get what I'm saying, guys. I love you guys so much.
Oh dear. It's like he's so careful not to offend that when somebody's offended him, he doesn't even want to say it. Instead he resorts to, I love you guys. It's that he doesn't love you guys. I can tell you right now, no YouTuber really loves their audience. They may appreciate their audience as I do. I would be nowhere without my audience. But love, the definition of love, say what you think sometimes. I hate the I love my fans bandwagon. I might do a video about that in the future, guys.
I love you guys so much.
Okay, the last part of the video. Right. Oh, where to begin? Every person on YouTube that makes ad revenue these days needs to make that revenue. I get it. Me personally, I'm not too fussed about money. It doesn't really bother me or motivate me at all, to be honest. For example, let's take a big YouTuber event that happens once a year in the summer, in the city of London, in the summer of city of, like, you know what I'm on about. All the big YouTubers used to go to that, didn't they? None of us ever got paid for going. Ticket prices for the fans to come were quite cheap, so it was quite a lovely way for the viewers to meet their creators, have a few selfies, chill out for a bit. It still is a bit lovely. Some of the big guns don't go anymore, do they? They decided to make their own event because just too many people come and it's a safety thing. Fair enough, it might be a safety thing. You are very, very popular guys, I'll give you that. But why are the tickets double the price? Actually, fuck it. I didn't script this. I wasn't going to talk about it, but I'm gonna. Fuck it. Books. I don't understand them and I don't agree with them. There is a little bit of leeway for YouTube merchandise because I know that a lot of YouTube audiences want to own a bit of that. They feel a bit more connected. They're fans at the end of the day. But books, I do not understand. What are the odds that every famous YouTuber that are at the top of their game wanted to be a famous author when they were a young kid? And then randomly, they've all gained success on YouTube, so now they can follow their dreams dreams of becoming a wordsmith. That's not the case. It's not the case. In some cases, it's totally fine. Charlie McDonnell released a book called Fun Science, which is essentially just the content that he's been producing for years in book format, used to educate his audience. Totally fine, perfect way of releasing a YouTuber book. Please tell me where and how somebody has the passion within inside them to release a book that somebody else has to fill in. Where does that desire come from? Some people like J.K. Rowling, when they're kids, they're writing books all the time. They're writing, and when they grow up, they stumble upon that one masterpiece that they put weeks, months, years, decades into, and that shoots them to stardom. These YouTubers that are just releasing books willy-nilly, they've got it the wrong way round. Take some creators like Jack and Dean, for example. They worked on their comedy and their writing and their sketches for a number of years. It was always something they wanted to do, and they've continued to put the hours in every single week, and now they are creating a series. They've created their product, they've created their art, and now they are selling it at a very fucking reasonable price. It's not the other way round, do you know what I mean? It's not like these big YouTubers that have stumbled upon a large audience and then thought, fuck, shit, we got a big audience here, let's fucking sell them shit. What can we sell them? What have we got? Sell them that. Sell them that. People say that when I moan about these topics on YouTube, I'm just jealous. It's incorrect. So incorrect. If I was jealous of successful people doing better than I am, then I wouldn't be such a big fan of Jack and Dean, Emma Blackery, PewDiePie. It's just some of them I don't respect at all. There we go, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching today's video. I hope my points came across how I intended them to. Don't really care if they didn't. Remember, guys, if you liked the video, then like it, I think. And remember to ask next week's question, because I'm going to be taking one of your comments every single week and turning it into the next week's topic. What shall I have a little moan about next week? Let me know, please. See you next week, guys. Feels good to be back. Oh, fuck, I ruined it.
I love you guys so much.